Hello everyone, hope you are doing well. Today we're just going to play around with some makeup and I'm feeling like messing around with pink, so let's see where that takes us. I originally thought of filming a, luxury beauty gifts video, but I feel like those have been done to death already. So we're just gonna play around with some makeup and have a little chat. On the theme of gifts though, I thought I would share a couple of tales of the worst gifts I've ever received. And this is just the SISLEY Blur expert. Now I do feel like I need to cover my tushy a little bit here. So I'm going to say that I think it's, very nice to give someone a gift. It's a demonstration of thoughtfulness in most cases. And to put your hard-earned money into buying something for someone else is incredibly sweet. That said, I feel like sometimes it's the people closest to you who are ultimately clueless on what to get you. Now just going in with the Chanel Water Fresh tint, and I have mine in the shade medium. So a former flame of mine from many moons ago left me in so much suspense one Christmas. He was very proud of himself, saying that he had just gotten me the best gift and that he was so excited to give this gift to me. Now at this time I was not particularly good at the whole waiting for gifts thing. Like, I wanted the gift now. I wanted to know what was waiting for me. And he had hidden it somewhere in the house, and I even tried looking for it. Searched high and low, and yeah, I couldn't find it anywhere, and the suspense was killing me. So like every cunning woman out there, I fished for clues, but very discreetly, to the point that he didn't realize he was giving me clues. Like if we passed a department store and I'd try on a perfume and I'd be like, ooh, yeah, I really am not a fan of perfumes with this particular smell. Like, ooh, I would hate to receive something like this. And I could read his face. So blank face, pass. It's not that. Or we're watching a movie and I see a piece of jewelry that I really like. And I'm like, wow, do you see that necklace? I remember seeing that in a shop the other day. Maybe I should get it for myself. He goes, oh yeah, I guess it's all right. And you might be thinking, well, maybe he just has a really good poker face, but I could read this fella like a book. Now just concealing the under eyes. So as Christmas is approaching, we're getting closer and closer. I'm just clueless at this point because I feel like I've ticked off every sort of category of what I'd want. And he just would proudly tell me, like, Brittany, trust me, you're never gonna guess what it is. It's so good. I'm so excited to give this to you, but you're never gonna guess it. I thought, wow. He's really put a lot of thought into this. Now I want to bronze, so I'm going to use this BOBBI brown face palette, and I want to combine on my brush the bronzer and the highlight shade here, just to add that little bit of something something. So anyway, Christmas Day finally arrives. I am so excited to open my present. It's like I'm 10 years old all over again. I wake up at 5 a.m. that morning. I'm just thinking, oh my gosh, what is this present? I giddily rush down the stairs, like pop, 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 pop. And underneath the Christmas tree, I see an unwrapped gift. But I can see where the gift was purchased from. And the name of the shop is one of the biggest outdoor camping shops in the province. So naturally, I'm like a dog and my ears just completely fall to the ground. And then I have a very optimistic thought of, well, maybe this is a trick. Maybe he's just put something really pretty inside the bag and, he's just trying to fool me. This is all part of one really grand romantic gesture. Now priming my eyes with VIOLETTE Petite Culotte. So anyway, he sits down, he opens his gift, and he's so thrilled. Now it's my turn. And you should have seen the look on this man's face as I was about to open my gift. I could see he was seriously patting himself on the back. So with great trepidation, I opened the bag. And inside this big bag was a whole outfit. Now just doing my brows. Now this outfit contained everything I needed for my next Crocodile Dundee adventure. Inside was a camo hat, camo pants, a camo shirt, camo boots. Now here are some fun facts about me. I don't like anything outdoorsy. You can count me out of any camping, fishing, or hiking adventure. And there's nothing wrong with those things, it's just not my thing. And for those who are in my life, this is pretty general knowledge about me. Like, you know that I am not into those things. So the fact that my partner at the time felt it was just such an exciting gift to give me was very telling. And for my birthday once, he gifted me a motorcycle jacket. And I don't ride a motorbike. And I started thinking, like, are you trying to drop some massive hint? Or craft me into this fantasy woman? I could sniff fishing waders in my future. But I mean, if that's what we were doing, I should have bought him a firefighter jacket or something. Alright, so for the eyes, I want to use this palette by Chanel, Tissé Rivoli. And all over the lid, I'm going to start with this shade here. Just using the sponge applicator. And put this all over. Now I'm going to go into this bottom shade here, just adjacent to the one I just used, and I want to use it as a liner over here. Okay, so on my eyes, I've used those two eyeshadows, and I just used the sponge applicator to create a bit of a liner here, but I want to go over it with this liner by SISLEY. It is the sparkling liner in Mystic Plum, and I'm just going to go over where the shadow already is. I just want a little bit more definition there. And I want to go in my waterline as well. But yes, I would love to hear stories of the worst gifts you've received. And again, I don't want to come across as ungrateful or anything. I just think it's pretty funny when you receive a gift that is just quite off the mark. I'm just going to tight line as well with Mystic Plum. Okay, so I'm going to put the lip on now so I know how to balance out the blush. So I'm just going to line with the Chanel lip pencil in Rose Framboise. Okay, so this is Rose Framboise lined all over the lips, and now I'm going to go in with the VIOLETTE FR Petal Bouche matte lipstick in Cœur Infidèle. Now with this lipstick, you really want to make sure that you get the excess off, because you can always add more layers. Okay, so this is one layer. I'm going to add another sheer layer now. Okay, so this is two layers of the VIOLETTE FR pink matte lipstick. It's a really seductive shade of pink. Okay, so for blush, I've reached for these colors right here. So I really love this one by Chanel and Rose Glacier. Yeah, 170 Rose Glacier. So I really love this one by Chanel, and I'm thinking of pairing it with this one from SURRATT. This is Cherubique. Oh, I wish you could see this Cherubique shade in person, because it has the most incredible shimmer to it. Just so subtle and elegant. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's coming across, but in person you can just see the most subtle amount of shimmer. It's very sophisticated. So just applying it here very softly. And now I want to use this Chanel blush, and I want this as more of an accent, more of a pop. Just grab just a little. Let's put it here. And here. And whatever's left on my brush, just a little sprinkle on my forehead. Okay, so that is the blush. What do we think? Of course, I'm tempted to add more, but I really want the statement to be the lips, so I think I'm going to leave it. I'm just going to go in with the Blur Expert one more time before I add mascara. Just very gently, the sheerest layer. Okay, now that that's done, I'm going to curl my lashes and add mascara. Now that I've been using this mascara for a little while, I am enjoying it more, but that's because it's dried up a bit. In the beginning, it was far too wet, so I wouldn't repurchase it for that reason. I like my mascara to be good from the get-go. But yeah, now that it's had a chance to dry out a little, it is performing better. Okay, I think I want to add a little bit of highlight, so I'm going to go in with the WESTMAN Atelier Lit Up Highlight Stick in Nectar. So just grabbing some onto my brush, and we're just gonna go right here. It's just very, very subtle. And I think I'm gonna grab a little on my finger and add it to my inner corner. So yeah, you can see it just adds that little bit of shine to the inner corner. Okay, so this is the final look. I'm just going to add the Caudalie Beauty Elixir. And for our fragrance sample today, we have this one by Jean-Paul Gaultier called Scandal. I've never tried this one. Wow, that is sweet. Holy cow. Definitely not one of my favorite ones. So this is the final look. I really hope you enjoyed it. Let me give you a close-up. Really hope you enjoyed this look with this kind of spicy pink lip and elongated eye with the purple eyeliner. I don't feel it's anything too overstated and it's just a little bit of fun. I would love to know what you think. I hope you have a beautiful rest of the day or evening wherever you are, and I will chat with you on my next video. Bye.